Well, it's one of these deer stalkings where I tell you we're definitely going to see a deer, because I can already see it. I just popped them back on lead to come up and over the hill. Spidey senses were tingling. I'm going to zoom in a little bit. It's quite far away at the moment. I'm going to zoom in so you can see it. There it is. Just a wee one. Yeah, I'm going to come back out because that's too far away. It's too shaky. Come on, guys. This is the way. Right. This is the way we're going. Unfortunately, it's crossing our path. But I'm going to keep heading. None of these dogs are going to cause any trouble. They might give a little woof and it might scarper. It's not in danger of running into any roads or anything. Mabel has, I believe, already seen it. By the looks of her. Carter and Charlie haven't. Come on, leave that, guys. Charlie, leave it. Good boy. Of course, it's walking right into our path. But try and zoom. It's almost impossible to hold this still whilst walking and get focus. I'll get you a little focus again. There it is. I'll zoom right in and see it for a minute. It is a Bambi. It is tiny. I don't want to scare it, but I do want to. Well, we're going this way. It's going to walk right into our path. The young often do not do as they are told, would be the phrase I'm thinking of now. But chances are we'll see Mum soon, and it's already pushed past the path we're going to. But I think we're probably going to get quite a good little view of it. If it starts running away, I shall stop and give us a better focus. It's heard me. It's just reacted. Its ears went right up and it's like, oh, something's happening. And it's bored again of listening to us. And fortunately for my job, I am quite a loud person, and being loud is helpful for not walking round the corner straight into deer. It's impossible to hold this still whilst walking. If I zoom out enough and kind of do it, the stabilisation never works that well, and you lose a lot of the zoom function with stabilisation, so I just don't really use it. We're approaching now. I'm at 4.5 zoom, so we've closed 3/4 of the distance to it. It's slowly wandering. Mabel has sensed something's happening. We're actually very, very close to it now. I was expecting it to leave. I mean, it's its field, so we're just going to stop here so we don't push it in a direction it doesn't want to go. If we stop, we can let it choose where it wants to go. It's just following the path we're following, isn't it? Of course it is. I don't want to push it any closer to there is a road quite far back there. If it continues around this path, we will turn around and go the other way rather than pushing it towards the road. Mabel's like, something's happening. Mabel would very much, this little terrier, would very much like a go at downing a deer. But mostly her mortal enemies are squirrels. So it's pushing into the bushes now. So we're not causing it any harm. Approaching slowly and past it without. I don't want it to take off running because I want it to choose its own direction in life. I'm going to stop it. They often put that's the only bushes, they put it between us. So it's like, oh, if I stand behind these bushes, I'll be alright. Look at it. Oh, proper bit of wildlife that. We are very close to it. It's this time of year. For the next few weeks, this will happen almost every day. Off lead time will be precious and hard to get. Look at it. We are so close to it that I can actually keep the camera stable-ish. Beautiful. So lucky here. I'm going to bring the camera back out so we don't so you don't get a wobble view. It's gonna, I want it to go into these bushes to the right because I know that's where they live. There it goes. Exactly where I was hoping it would go. Excellent. What an exciting adventure today. I love the wildlife, but it's a little trying almost for the next few weeks. We get treated to it every day. But actually, what I want to do is get the dogs off lead and run and play with them. And getting off lead... Oh, God, we are so close to it now. God. It really isn't very afraid, that one, eh? But, yeah. I want to get the dogs off lead and running and playing. And obviously, I mean, the last thing I want is to see Mabel tack it up, chuck a saddle on the back, and start riding it round like some sort of mad squirrel hunter. And you know, that's probably a very strong possibility. Maybe, probably not. Right. See you later.